the London Spitfire has made yet another nearly full rebuild after an extremely disappointing year with only a single win. They retained their star DPS duo from last year, picked up a lot of promising pieces with a questionable return. Will the team crash and burn again? Or will playing in alongside their new pickups do the trick? I'll go over that today. For those who don't want to stick around for the breakdown, here is their roster. On DPS, they have retained hits Conj, Shax and Spark from 2021 and Flex DPS Backbone from Autoria. On tank, they have main tank Hades returning from 2021 as well as off-tank Poco from the Philadelphia Fusion. On support, they have flex support Provide from Miravilla Sports and main support Admiral from British Hurricane. On coaching, the Spitfire had retained Spilo and Commandux from last year and picked up Christopher from Philadelphia Fusion. The breakdown starts now. This DPS line is actually pretty promising. Sparker and Shax were the clear standouts from the pretty bad London Spitfire last year. Shax especially had a pretty great performance, the Tracer in the Countdown Cup and the newbie. Backbone is pretty cracked. He was able to pop off even on a pretty trash team, with some carry performances as Echo. I'd recommend watching some of his games in the Saudi leagues recently to see him play. The man is cracked. I doubt he can match the top-tier flex DPS like Pelican and Sparkle, but he can hold his own in the middle to lower tier. I give this tanklin a 5 out of 10. The DPS duo of Shax and Sparker wasn't that effective last year, but Backbone should be a clear upgrade over Blase. Next, the tank line. The obvious question is, why bring back Hades? He didn't look all too good, but it's strange the disconnect between the org and the fan base on him. Many people from the coaching staff and the organization have said what a great main tank he is, how he pops off on scrims. Spilo has even said he is the second most mechanically skilled player after Sparker, but to us he didn't perform too well. He had very questionable decision-making and frankly got MTD'd pretty much every match. Even Changsik looked better than him. But the organization has overwhelming belief in him. Unfortunately, I cannot smoke the same copium. Maybe off ping he'll become significantly better. Poco though is interesting. The dude is a star, no doubt, managing to see some playtime even over Fury in Season 3 and being great in Seasons 1 and 2. The only caveat is that we haven't seen him play for a full year. Due to visa issues he could not rejoin Philadelphia last year and has not seen the stage for more than a year. I still feel like he could be very strong, potentially a mid to upper tier player, but ultimately I can't have too much faith, especially coming from such a mediocre team. I give this tanklin a 5 out of 10. I can't quite get the hype the organization is dishing out for Hades, and Poco is somewhat of an unknown quantity, though he will almost guaranteed be an upgrade to Molefig. Finally, the support line. London finally giving Boston a challenge in the racism meta with Provide. But seriously, the dude is a solid flex support. He is probably the best European flex on the market at the moment, and he performed well for Dark Modena. He'll likely have a tough time keeping up with the big guns but should be solid. Him versus McD for who is the better racist will definitely be exciting. As for Admiral, the dude is legitimately very talented. He has a ton of flexibility and apparently outperformed God in trials according to Christopher. The dude is crazy good, and even had a solid backtest from what I saw. I'm excited to see him in the league and am confident he can hold his own with the big guys, at least in the West. Thanks for making him the richest man in Estonia, London. 6 out of 10 support line. Very solid flex support combined with a potentially top-tier main support, though I'm concerned about double flex support meters. Finally, the coaching, not too many changes, but definitely an upgrade. Fisher was not good last year, while Christopher has been with Philadelphia since 2019, including their fourth-place Season 3. While Philadelphia had some weird coaching moves in Season 4 with not having a Somber player, he is still a decent coach and certainly an upgrade over Fisher. 6 out of 10 coaching. Final verdict is that this is a 5 out of 10 team. Probably the worst team in the and overall, but they did make some seemingly solid upgrades, with some top-of-the-crop European talent. However, there is some questionable moves. We'll have to see how Haley does now that he's not on lane, and I don't know if I like 2 of the 3 coaches from 2021 coming back. Them versus Paris will be a good matchup. Thanks for watching and remember to like and subscribe for more. I upload almost daily Overwatch League videos and am trying to hit 100 subs by Season 5, so any subscription helps greatly. Thanks.